See all the spacecraft on May 10th, 2025 over Eastbourne Beach? Did you see it? Did you come? We had volunteers walking around counting up. There were over 2,000 of you. We got a count up of 2,050 people. Not to mention all the people that said, get on Google Earth around the world, get on military bases, watch the satellites that can record everything flying over. We had countless craft, countless cigar shapes, scout ships, motherships, plasma ships. Oh my God, it was the most incredible event in the world, as it has been every year so far. And this year, May 10th, just last week, was the best yet. There's our logo, Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection 2025. There's the date. That's the poster I got from the theatre. It was Elena Danaan, it was JP, it was Hugh Newman, it was myself, Dr. Michael Sala, JJ Ainsworth, and underneath we have Praveen Mohan from India, we have Nikki Allen, and we have the great, the one and only Tony Rodrigues. And it was just beyond everyone's wildest dreams. For those of you that attended the conference, thank you so much. The emanation of love, the beyond the 528 hertz that we felt was just so high. And that's what we do at Gsic. It's a massive healing event. Your stuff is going to come up. Your relationships are going to get a bang. Your own life, your personal feelings, your thoughts, where you are on this journey of awakening, it's all going to get a little bit of a poke and a prod. That's what happens at Gsic. So you need to be aware and awake to the fact that anything you're ignoring, it's there to be looked at. It's there to let go of, for you to ascend to be the beautiful being that you came here to be. Okay, let's get to some of the information. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start with the Facebook stuff. So this is my page on Facebook, Dani Henderson, and this here is the beautiful TR-3B, which is a military craft that we saw last year at last Gsic, and it flew low over the crowd and it put its lights up. It was absolutely beautiful because some of the craft we see in the sky are not UFOs, not ETs, but military, but good military working with the Good Earth Alliance. Now, this is one of the beautiful moments. Yeah. There were just so many. Just to say too, while you're looking at that footage, when you see Starlink going over Elon Musk's satellites that get thrown up in a string of several, they're spaced very, very close together, very, very close together. And this was like an end finale of the craft that were going over to show us that they were definitely. And there's about five coming in different directions, all at the same time. You can see the two, one there, coming in different trajectories. Wow. So many. Look at that. Flashing, different sizes, different angles. 7 in a row, you can hear someone say. It's what you want, that's what you want. Oh God. Ah, okay, let me see what I'm doing here. All righty, Roo. So we're going to move down to, oh, there's a picture of me and Nikki Allen. It was hilarious. Nikki Allen stood on stage, the great angel chat, you know, she's changing the world with her abilities and her love and the way she connects to the beautiful angels. She doesn't channel energy or anything in her body. Only really, really slow-minded people do that, letting entities into their bodies. I don't play with people like that. She connects through love to the beautiful angelic frequency that's there for us. You know, those that love, those with more probably of a religious or spiritual connection. And she did a beautiful meditation, where everyone linked together, everyone raised frequency. It was absolutely stunningly beautiful. It was a loving meditation. Let me see. Oh, this was great. This is Tony Roderick. Very end. He's holding his phone, waving it to the audience. That's what we sang. They know me, Nikki, Praveen, Praveen on the end. JP, Tony. So special. This is something JP shot. It's fun. Or someone else shot this. Hold on. I play a lot of music at my events and get all the audience moving. It's so fun. It just raises frequency. So that was super fun. And this is another really nice piece that JP did. See the empty theatre? Regulatory Park Theatre. It's 150 years old. It's very ancient. And now this is a full house on 3 levels, 750 people. We're clapping for the great JP. So good. Moving down. Oh, this is somebody else's lovely down. On my church or Salma. Elena. Beverly Rose. Rubbing my hands. So much fun. There's so much footage. Now, this is interesting. So Eastbourne is 20 miles away from France. So when you're looking over the channel on a clear day, you can see the land mass of Dieppe, which is a port where, you know, channel ferries come over and come to Britain. So this lady took a photo of a craft leaving Eastbourne and flying to the French coast. So just so great. So great. Here's some of the work that the great
Let's see the plane below. There's a plane below it. You see the difference with the plane on the seat?
There's one there. Craft.
You see the difference with the plane? The ship is above and the plane is below. You clearly see the difference.
It's the ship. First from the Galactic Federation of Worlds that showed up. One of two that I requested, the first two ships, and then JP was the other. And it powered up and then it disappeared.
Definitely there. Yep.
On her sixth floor balcony, there's the TR-3B. That's a military craft, not an ET craft. I think that the good military work with the good of the world.
My camera. There's one underneath it. There's one underneath it. Look. Look. There is one underneath it there. Yeah. Oh, there is. There's another one. Yeah. I'll send it to everyone. There you go. There's one at the top. Look. Yeah, of course.
That's actually one that came over my garden, and the day after, as a reward for me, they'd see it powering up. They're just stunning, absolutely stunning. That was a thank you from the Galactic Federation of Worlds for me. I was very, very happy to see that. Beautiful clear night with a beautiful moon and very obvious, not lens flares, moving over, showing up in front of over 2,000 people. Bless you all. Bless you all for coming.
Yeah.
Military plane in the bottom, making sure it's keeping his distance. So they're saying we're here, we're passing, but we're in a high altitude, and right there, disappearance.
Every heartbeat feels like it's just nebula babes and me. We chase the future through joy and pain. These echo our fragile song. Through each choice we rise strong.
So that was beautiful Steph Zach's video movie that she made very, very soon after I already played that. That was included in it. There's my friend Gloria Masters getting her book on keeping kids safe in every school in New Zealand. And thanks to the beautiful donor. We got that footage from Edward. This is a little bit of me and Nikki Allen. So I did a church tour. Oh my God, it was so much fun. It's me and Nikki Allen playing.
How's that? Fuck, man.
Is that a load of birds going to move? Let's have a quick look. Sounds like it. That's inside the church, Nikki.
They're bats.
That's bats.
When have you ever heard that?
Wow. Do you know, one of the girls, Charlotte, she could hear them. We couldn't get in this church.
So anyway, there's a spirit in that church, and we definitely encountered it. Oh gosh, look at this. This is 21 Red Walk, Tuesday. Oh my God. I love doing the walks to stage. I get the speakers to pick their beautiful music that represents them, and then it builds that energy. And here is one of the bravest, I've said it this weekend already, but truly one of the bravest men on the planet. You imagine a young man with children and a wife that steps out like he does, reports on the deepest, darkest secrets of the American military. Who does that? A man that loves his planet, a man that loves humanity. That's who does that. And his name is JP. Feeling the powerful love resonance, the respect for this man and others. And the connection with everyone there. That was just super extraordinary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And JP stripped off down to his just his mask and no glasses. So he's getting closer to fully revealing. Here's just a few photographs. Me, Tony, and Elena Danaan. Me and Nikki laughing our heads off with a lovely audience. This is an end position here. Praveen, Mohan, Nikki Allen, Dani Henderson, Elena Danaan, Tony Wood-Riggs, and JP is right here. Nikki Allen. Oh my God, this was absolutely mind-blowing. So she's on stage. She's on stage and she's basically talking about this picture. Look at this photograph. Now, it's me, Tony, Veronica, his girlfriend, Veronica. This is the day before. This is our dress rehearsal, our tech check, right? We're checking all the... So Elena took this photograph, and this is what Nikki Allen says. She says whenever she sees an angel portal opening for the angelics to come through, she always sees like the Harry Potter hat, the sorting hat or whatever it's called. And she's explained it to me and to you and to thousands of others. But Elena took a photograph and caught it right here. Here's all the angelic frequencies coming through. So imagine how thrilled Nikki was. So Nikki threw that slide in because that was the Friday, the 9th, and now we're standing on stage. This is May 10th or 11th because it was a 2-day conference. Anyway, there she is. And as she's talking about the angel frequency, the lights in the theater did this, created a whole light anomaly because they were little blue spotlights. They were not this. So we just had so many things happening the whole weekend that were just extraordinary and stunning and beautiful.
So we're going to do
That's
this great man.
again. Tony, yeah. So that was just a little collection of photos for you there. And just want to share so much here. Oh, this is our lovely Miyoko. Miyoko came from Japan. She's so lovely. I love Miyoko. She works so hard for disclosure in Japan. She was the first person to translate the book The Secret into Japanese. She's done many other great books, and she's a wonderful being. I love Miyoko very much. And she takes Elena to Japan, and she creates conferences just for Elena. And this year she's doing one for just Elena and JP. So that's going to be lovely. So there she is there. You can go on my Facebook page, of course. There's Elena telling us how does the red mercury that powers up spacecraft, how does it liquefy? How does it create the propulsion, the anti-gravity necessary? How does it drop mass to be able to be in our atmosphere? And of course, she's extremely intelligent, has all the information. She didn't read it in a book. She's seen it with her own eyes, which again makes a Gsic very different from most other conferences where people read other people's work or they plagiarize or stuff like that. There's Steph Zach again. Oh, this was lovely. I've got to show this lady. She's such a sweetheart. So people have made their own their own videos, and this lady Kaz made hers. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit, not watch the whole thing, but she just sitting.
Hi everyone. Not my favourite place ever again. There's never anybody here. It's great.
So lovely, sitting in nature.
It's just all amazing oak trees.
Yeah, that's the English
Nature.
countryside.
Rolling hills.
So she's discussing
Me.
her beautiful experience, which she's showing from the graph at the store. Thank you, Kaz. Kaz Hawk there. Let me see what else. Oh, this is a little bit of me.
Yeah, scientists, brilliant brains, but war criminals also that were tried, were hung, were imprisoned for their atrocities on our Jewish brothers and sisters. The Holocaust that some people try to deny, can you believe that? They still try to deny the Holocaust. Of course they never will, because it happened. Anyway, NASA.
There we go. Oh, more of the flyover. 10 craft flew in different directions. Here we go. More pictures of me, Nikki, and Elena. And I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. One of many spacecraft. It was just the most incredible thing. Now, this is the article that Elena Danaan put together. Okay, there's Elena. And she works so hard, like the day after, gathering and collecting all everyone's testimony. We go to her website, elenadanaan.org. It's all here. That was the first part. We saw it. Phase up and phase down. Unbelievable. Okay, this is JP. He was banging on a drum that Elena gave him that is attuned to a certain frequency. And, he himself is a very spiritual and quite religious man, JP. And he was tasked with bringing the majority of the craft over. And he did not disappoint. A lot of pressure on a person. Well, I mean, a lot of these we've seen already. Here's a picture. I don't know where this guy is. This lovely man came, set himself up there. Look how many people. They go all the way. There's the Wish Tower. They go all the way around the corner, down on the beach. It's just so great. And this is one the cigar-shaped ship that we got. It was like one of the ships chased by an army jet. There was also military in the sky.
There's a couple.
Oh, there's two. There's another one.
Yeah.
Military plane in the bottom, making sure it's keeping this distance.
Where's can you be?
So they're saying we're here, we're passing, but we're in a high altitude. And right there, disappearance.
Yeah.
Amazing. So here's more videos for you to go through. Here's my beautiful friend, Renee Rignalda, who did all the AV and lighting. Now, if you go here on elenadanaan.org, you can see you just click on them like that, all of the beautiful photographs, close up as we could possibly get, of the great people, their footage. Look at that. What shape do we think that is? It was just so lovely. It's like every imaginable ship shape that we've ever known came that night over a 4-hour period. I mean, I told everyone, get there at 8, because when they came to us in Colorado last year, they came quite soon and they were gone within 13 minutes. But this year, the display was over 4 or 5 hours. I was actually the last one to leave. I was. Okay, yeah, this is just so lovely.
Wow.
Here we have so many testimonies from lovely, lovely people. We are so grateful. There's Abigail Richard. Abigail is connected with the Galactic Federation of Worlds too, and she had a beautiful experience the night before when craft came in for her and her friends, speed of light, and here is her full testimony on what happened there. And she made a video on her channel, The Grounded Star Seed, Abigail Richard. Here is other beautiful, there's Yushen. Hi, Yushen and Luke. Hi, guys. So proud of you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Beverly Rhodes. We are still taking testimonies, footage. Let me take you to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel, Dani Henderson Gsic, which is Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection. Here are some of my videos that I've been putting up, obviously, over the last couple of years. Do your shadow work. Definitely very important. A lot of the different aspects I cover, which is spirituality, ancient secrets, healing devices, mysteries of the ancient past and proof, legends rediscovered, my friends who are getting arrested around the world. This is Dr. Rainer Fulmich, who took on Volkswagen in Deutsche Bank and won. Then he was kidnapped in Germany, and now he's in prison in Frankfurt because they are terrified, the deep state, who we are doing our damnedest to dismantle, of course, and reveal the lies, the cheating, the evilness that has been inflicted on this planet. You know, but in the meantime, we really do want to show a united front, a loving humanity, because without us, me and you, us, all of us, the ascension doesn't happen as quick as we demand it to. And now, you know, when you look online and you see things like there's a big rally coming up in London, people are going to be marching against being sprayed on, as you know, the military, the negative militaries. I put a big list out of all of the small airports in the south of England so people can map if they can be bothered, because we need to be bothered, okay, and stop leaving it all to people like me and Elena and Tony and JP and others, to check the flight log. Who's flying out in the craft with the canisters attached? Who's spraying aluminum, strontium, barium, titanium? Who's spraying those minuscule particles of metal that are getting us in our respiratory systems, that are suffocating our soil, that are literally changing the molecular structure of our soil? I mean, come on, if you're not open to the reality and you think that, I can't even say it. I can't even say it. It's like, what level of, you know, having the intelligence of a dinner plate do we need to have to go, oh, that's normal. Look at the sky. Oh, look at those long stretched out clouds. No, it's spraying us. The deep state, the cabal, the Illuminati, the tosspots that have been trying to run our planet. And now when you see somebody reporting on it, people are like, they're awake. Something amazing has happened. Something incredible and beautiful has happened. And now people aren't going, ha ha, you know, like they used to, or say, oh, conspiracy theory and all that nonsense. Now they're like, oh, how dare you? How dare they? No, not on my planet. Get off my planet. You know, it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. So, oh my gosh. So there's so many wonderful things happening. There really are. And, you know, all of you out there, if you stand for disclosure, stand for disclosure. You know, stop blocking. I'll do another video. I don't want to ruin this one, but there are people that try and block it, try and stop it. These are people in government. These are regular YouTubers, content creators. Oh my gosh, there's something so amazing happening. And like at my conference, it makes me so at the conference. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. You're in a theatre full of these people that have come from all over the world, Australia, Japan, India, just everywhere. And they're all together, and it's all this big heart connection that happens. And I can't explain it. I can't explain what a Gsic, Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, what a Gsic does for people. It's so beautiful. And obviously when the spacecraft come, as they have at every single one of my Gsics over these several years now, that part's free. Nobody owns the skies. They might think they do. Might be a few rules here and there. When there are rules, which I don't like rules in anything, unless it's supporting humanity, of course. The military work in tandem with the Galactic Federation of Worlds, and they they work in tandem. So the craft from the Galactic Federation of Worlds had to wait a while. And that to me is just a wind up. You know, I'm a bit childish. I'm quite immature because I don't want any more of the constraints on my planet that we've had, that we've all had to live with and put up with. I want it done. I want it over. I want them landing. But while we've still got some numpty nuts on the planet, you know, oh, let's capture an alien. Let's there are people. Oh my God. I'm like, mate. The governments have been working with extraterrestrials for decades, decades and decades. Like, this is all old news, you know. But anyway, again, my two favorite sayings are, I told you so. I told you, I made you a promise. I said on May 10th, Eastbourne Beach, between the Wish Tower Hill and the pier, we, the people, are going to see a whole slew of spacecraft, identified spacecraft. And if anyone says UAP, CIA PSYOP, my love. If anyone says Galactic Federation of Light, it is a proven CIA PSYOP. Listen, you go that direction. You go over there with the other 2D people that don't want to wake up. Because also, that means your career gets on for longer while people are trying to grift and keep disclosure down and block. The rest of us, move forward, raise up, drop into your body, drop into your heart. Your divinity is here. Your higher self, anchor it all in. You know, explore who you be, explore the reality around you. Don't follow anyone. Don't follow Galactic Federation of Worlds. Don't follow Elena Danaan, Dani Henderson. Don't be silly. We're all in this together. Don't follow and obsess. You know, that's terrifying. Just terrifying. But come together. Come together. Oh my gosh, I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I'll be bringing lots more. This week I'm bringing about 16 people that were actually in the audience, and they're going to share their testimonies, because you just can't beat people that actually experienced it, right? Oh my God. Anyway, listen, for anything and everything to connect with me, my team, the event, we're coming to Charlotte, North Carolina in September 2025, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Pretty much all the same speakers, pretty much, apart from a couple of changes that I'll announce later on, and Kathy O'Brien, and a couple of surprises, and Charlotte, North Carolina, September 19th, 20th, and 21st. And when those tickets get released, which they are, you better get them, because we are selling out every single Gsic. We are selling out every single Gsic. It's fantastic. Anyway, I'm Dani Henderson. I send love from my heart to yours. If you want to connect to me or anybody else in the team, it's galacticspiritualinformers.com, galacticspiritualinformers.com, and I will see you soon. Lots of love.